currently living in Glen, Selangor. Uh, I'm 23 years old today. Yeah,
Today?
23.
Your birthday is today?
No.
Oh, today. If you say you're 23 years old today, that
Yeah.
means today is your birthday.
Oh, alright. So, I consider myself. I consider myself as an independent and also a careful year 3 student who are aiming to use all of the knowledge that I've been learned in the food science and the skill to fulfill research and development in the internships. I consider myself to having the qualities of leadership, tolerance, and also well-planning. My education, I will be expected to be graduated in November 2025 as a bachelor degrees of food science in UMT, and my current CGPA is 3.32 out of 4.0. Yes.
Okay. And Miss Shafika? It's cold. It was warm earlier, but it started raining, so it's
yeah.
cooler now. But this should be alright. Hey, Miss Shafika, tell me a bit about yourself.
Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone who is and my fellow friends. So my name is Nur Shafika binti Faziman and I was 24 years old this year. It's my mistake, 23.
Yeah, like 1 year old.
23 years old and I come from Negeri Sembilan. Okay, so basically I was a professor from matriculation at Negeri Sembilan and then having my degree in Bachelor Food Technology. And before this, I have a position as a secretary at publicity and multimedia in Club Maestro. And currently, I don't have any position, but the previous position teach me a lot that can help me for my applicant job. So I think in myself, I was someone that very disciplined and focused. Because as a publicity and multimedia secretary, we have a lot of poster and video we need to edit, right? So we have a lot of tight deadline we need to done. So as I was when I do my job, I will highly focus and estimate. Okay, I need to get this thing for 1 hour. I need to done it. So I will focus and make sure to done it. I think that's briefly about me.
Okay, thank you. So you do multimedia.
Yeah.
See, I think also, who was it earlier? I know, is it? She also does multimedia?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. Thank you, Nishavika. Back to Miss Jaslina. Can you tell me why did you choose this particular field for your career?
Because okay, my mom have a stall, so like she working with food, and I want to know more about food. I mean like she makes something that are to be eaten to be eaten in the daily. Like the longest the food can stay fresh is like maybe from the morning to the evening. So I want to make it something like that she can produce in a big, like in a bulk amount, so that people can enjoy it more. Like right now, like we have my mom have the problem is like we are lacking of workers, like a good workers. Like my mom needs a good workers who are efficient, right? So if we can produce something that big by outside, I mean like maybe we need budget to like for factory and stuff like that, but you know, if we can produce more something that are more RT ready to eat. So I wish I could do something like that for my mom, like can contribute it for my mom, because she's done a lot for me. So yeah, I just love everything that related to food.
See, okay. So what is your professional strength, do you think, that can help you to create all these things?
For me, I think I am very well in trying like creating something like a new idea from maybe like from specific food, so I can create something better, something that can, you know, benefit people more. So and also I love to try something new. So I think that's very good in product development. so I can develop more new products from the something that we already have, something much more better, and developing it. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Jaslina. Okay. Yeah, I have a bit.
Yeah.
Mr. Diong, I have to be supposed to be formal. Mr. Diong, can you tell me what is your professional strength? Just like what Miss Jaslina said just now. What's yours?
My professional strength, first of all, is I love cooking. So I love to find a recipe. Finding a recipe, whether it is a Western or Eastern, or even a Chinese recipes, and I will try to develop a new recipe for myself, which into the flavor that I prefer or my family prefer. I love to research things because I enjoy the procedures of finding or researching a new things that is never been found by the other people before. Or I also love at the same time I also love to sharing the recipe with others to discuss about whether there is a new potentials to be developed as a standard recipes for the restaurant, because one of my friend he has a restaurant that he had been open with his family. So maybe one day I will be develop the new recipe with them, and also to fulfill the careers, which is the research and development of the flavor in the internships.
Okay, so do you have any weaknesses? Do you think that you need to improve?
I think should have, because we are, as a people, we are imperfect in a way. So maybe I love to sharing the things with others, but at the same time maybe I doesn't like to share about their comments, especially about the bad comments about me or the new recipe, while at the same time they didn't give a better solution for me. So maybe we having some disagreement, but in the usual time I will having a debate with them to come out with a better solution about it, that we both agree with the solutions.
I see. Okay, thank you,
Alright,
Mr. Diong. And Ms. Shafika, can you tell us what is your career goal and what can you bring to this company?
Okay, my career goal is, because nowadays we have problem about food security. So I think because I was applying a job for microbiologist. So I think my career goals is I want to be a good microbiologist officer. So I want to make sure that all the food that we have test is must meet the guideline, must meet the standard, must meet follow the hazard standard, good manufacturing standard. So I think that's my goal, because I want to everyone that eat the food from the food industry it was healthy, free from the microbe, and give beneficial to others, of course. And then the second question is
What was it? What can you bring to the company?
oh, what I can bring to the company. I think what I can bring to the company is I want to put a system, because I think the problem in the company that we lack of system, and we lack of a good supervisor then can lead our co-workers. Because for example in industry we have a lot of foreigner workers, right? Jadi so so I want to have a good system that teach the foreigner co-worker especially to truly understand the guideline, the hygienity of especially the hygienity about the food standard in the factory. That's what I want to bring, the system, a good system. Because if we have a good system, we can produce a good product, a good production.
Thank you, Ms. Africa. Back to Ms. Shaslina. Do you work well under pressure?
I do work well under pressure. I mean, for me, pressure is more like something that I like make me like a leaping stone for me to achieve my goal. I mean, to have a better goal in my work, because for me, pressure is like a challenge for me to do better. So when I achieve it, for me, that's a big accomplishment. When I can manage to do my works even though I am under pressure. And when I'm under pressure, it made me become more focused, because like, so when I'm under pressure, so it need to be done better. It need to be done as fast as possible. So I will work better and more focused in my
Okay. So if you have to you're working under pressure, I think you have a tight deadline.
Yeah.
And then you're team leader. How will you manage?
For me, becoming a team leader is like it's an advantage, because so they have to listen to me. So I'll try to just distribute the work fairly, because it's not fair if some people have to do more work than others. So one work, so I'll distribute them to do this part, that people to do that part, so that we can work more efficiently. And I will make sure to, if they have to pair with someone that they are comfortable with.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Asrina. Albert, Mr. John, excuse me. What about you? Are you a good team worker?
I consider myself as a good team worker because of my working experience. I worked before in a company, in a video game company, with a group of people, and also I working inside the company for about 2 years. So during the time, although during the time it's actually very intense, because I've been experienced the COVID-19 and the MCO times from no MCOs until the lockdowns. So which means it's about 2019 until 2021. So during the time, actually it's very intense, especially we experienced the first time lockdown, because everything is unscheduled, and also even the schedule also been expected to be in offline, or we say as a face-to-face meeting, especially the meetings. So during the time, I had to be well managed about my jobs and also my study, because at the time I also been studying in STPM during the time. So I have to working a management. I have to work out with a schedule where I have to balance it between my education and also my career jobs. So and sorry, and the time I working is I been learned to express and also spoke out the ideas to the senior managers or the higher ranking staff, because we had a lot of agreements or disagreements with them, or even we had to come out with the reports, because of my jobs is to having the detection of the the bugs or the glitches about the video game. So we had a lot of communications between them. So during this career time, I've been managed out to a ways of communication with the senior managers, and also a way to solve a problem within the teams or with the seniors.
Okay. Excellent. So you worked, you told me before, right?
Yes.
Worked while you were doing your STPM. That's very excellent. Congratulations, Albert.
Thank you.
Shavika. My ankle is 1 minute it's cool, 1 minute it's hot. It's like
It's getting warmer.
It's nothing in between. I thought it was just me. It's not just me. It's getting warmer, right?
Yes.
Very weird. Sometimes 27 is freezing. Sometimes 25 is hot. Yes. In its discipline, I have to send it to obedience school. So, Ms. Ravika, we were talking about teammates, right?
Yeah.
What if you're the team leader, but you have a disagreement with your teammates, your co-workers? What would you do?
Okay, I think in my opinion, first I will listen out everyone's opinion. Why they disagree with me, and then I will tell my opinion that why I was think like that. Okay, and then if they still don't agree with my opinion, because I don't want to make just I don't want to make things uncomfortable. I think I will just follow their opinion. But if can, in my opinion, if I think this is the right decision that I should make, I will try to persuade them more that my opinion is more better. This is good choice.
And what if the disagreement is with the supervisor?
Because we had that I have disagreement with supervisor, right? Firstly, I will listen out his or her opinion why my SB think like that, and then I will speak up also why my opinion. And if it was something small matter that maybe we can tolerate, I will follow my supervisor opinion. But if it was something big that maybe we need to follow tell the human resource, for example, maybe I will report to human resource or something like that. But I think it's a small matter thing. Just we need to do like this. We need to do like this. Okay, I will just follow my SB. Something like that.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ravika. Back to Ms. Raslina. Can you tell me what's your short-term goal? You told me about your long-term goal earlier, but you're wanting to create and help your mum and all that. What about your short-term goal?
My short-term goal in my working field, I just want to create. Once I get into a company, I want people to be comfortable with me, and I am, for them, I'm trustworthy enough to be assigned to this work to handle the project or anything like that, so that. And also, I want to have a better communication skill with people, and try to engage more with people that I'm not familiar with. Like, I'm I can become very comfortable with people that I do take time to, become comfortable with people, to engage with people, to work with people that I'm not familiar with. So I think if I can, make it more comfortable for me and the other person to in my working field, it would be a good accomplishment for me.
Okay. Mr. Jiang,
Yes.
can you tell me what makes you the best candidate for this job?
First of all is I can be well performed in the communications in either three languages, which is Malay, English, and also Chinese. Secondly is about my qualities, because I love to planning something before I come up with before I do it. And also I love in a situation that in a group teams to make a work, to dance things, especially when they are being tolerant to each other, that we are that we are inbounds in the relationship of the teammate. I love to okay. I love to use computers, especially on the IT skills, so I can be well performed on it, especially when it comes to the internship where it's needed to managing a framework and also the database system. So I able to use the computers, the software for example, Excels and SPSS, to work on the system so that it can be well managed, and also we can easily to find a solution when there's the problems.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Young. And Ms. Rafika, can you tell me what's the most valuable lesson you learned from university?
Okay. Alright. I think my most valuable lesson I have learned is first we need to respect our lecturer. Because I think because we want to learn knowledge from them, right? I think we need to have a good relationship and respect them as our lecturer. Then that's first thing lesson I have learned. The second is about time management. Because as a food student especially, I think our course is the busiest course, I think.
We're very,
Because
very packed. Yeah.
Really?
because we
Yeah.
have a lot of due deadline we need to meet, and there's a
And
lot
you're
of
a 4-year
assignment.
course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4-year program.
Mm.
Imagine if it's 3 years.
So we really need to have a good time management. We don't have time to healing. We don't have time to just to play around. Another course right now is now this healing. Like we go to
Somewhere that we love, somewhere that we can release tension. Yeah, just where we're healing ourselves, like with all the works that we are facing.
It's like a girl term, doesn't it?
Yeah, but everyone use it. No, it's not really a girl term like this. Like
You use
everyone use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like how the bahasa is like pergi mana? Nak pergi healing. I like that. Yeah, so healing can be anywhere.
Generation gap.
Yeah.
okay. My second point was good time management, and third is I think you need to always improve yourself. You need to be a constant learner. I like maybe it was hard. I want to give a quote that my Dr. Ami mentioned. Life is hard. We have a lot of commitment. So I think we need to be a constant learner. We need to learn more because especially in food industry, a lot of things change.
Yeah.
For example, I have watched a video from the TikTok that the food itself can move. I'm not sure. Just you can.
Oh yeah.
You have watched it?
Oh yeah.
Food can move.
Like I think they inject something into the food and it's like the
And
enzyme
the food also
thingy.
when we just rub it and will produce water like macam juice. It's
Yeah.
point. What is point?
Like we'd have to like squeeze it or something like that. Yeah.
I don't think I want to eat something like that.
I don't know. I just think it was weird. to me.
But you'll never know. Maybe like we are the food so doing that in our while producing it, but it's just like they have like RTE ready to be eaten, ready to be drink. And there's like so many secret in food industry.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like so many secret in food industry.
So I think it was the 3 valuable lessons I have learned. That first, I forgot the first one I mentioned.
Respect me.
You respect the
yeah,
lecturer.
respect lecturer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second, we need to have a good time management.
Yeah.
And third, we need to be a constant
Constant
learner because we have a lot of things we need to learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's not for me.
It's taking a long time to answer your questions. We're supposed to have finished 5 minutes ago, but we're only up to question 5. So back to Miss Edna. You tell me, how has your experience in curricular activities helped you?
I do agree that
My battery is.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. As long as we have documentation, that's fine.
I do agree that my teachers always say that I have a good English, but I'm very bad, not like very bad, kind of not really good in communication because I tend to stutter or tend to I'm not very well talking with people. So when I was like in Form 4, my teacher chose like 4 top students to to join like this program where we become the we represent Johor to go to compete with other state in this program called Toyota Eco Youth, where we have to fix somewhere that are not green and make it green. Easy to say, something like that. Yeah, and I have to handle the presentation part, where I have to present to people, make it seems enjoyable. I just want to achieve like like a very my goal is to have a presentation that people can understand better. So my teacher helped me a lot for me to communicate better, and that's my actual goal. And the extra achievement that I got is like we managed to get the best presentation. Yeah, me and my partner.
Very good.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Yes, I've heard of the Eco Youth because my husband was a journalist in Johor. So he wrote about that before. Okay, and Albert. Sorry, Mr. Leong. Can you tell me what's your biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement is back in the tertiary school days. It's during my STPN days, before the MCO days, that I had successfully to organize a table tennis match back in 2018. It's under a state. Actually, it's a state competition. So our school had been assigned to do the matches, to let to find potential players out of the students. So we had organized that, and also during the time, I feel that there's organization management is very important, especially when it comes to the communication with the elders, with the seniors, and also among the members, the committee members, and also among the students, because during the time there's some conflict. There's some conflict that on that day we have been assigned to do the match, but due to the bad weathers, we are unable to organize it. So we had to postpone it, but I had found some comment that we organized, our organizers, that having bad comments to school, that the infrastructure is not being well maintained. So I feel that there's the after the school, after the teachers, they have been hear about the message, they've been kind of disappointment, and also to organize when you're handling, because this is their first time to let the student to organize, to be the committee members, and they are not the ones who are in charge with. So it is, for me, that time is a very hard time, but also it is one of the best potential for me to grow with my leadership and also my other qualities at that time. So I feel that during the time is hard, but the result is well expected, and also it's been well organized. We have found, I think it's 4 or 5 players that been well played in the table tennis, and 2 of them had become the state players later on, after 2 years. So I feel that this is the one of biggest achievement that I had, because I had found out the potential players during the times when the teachers and also the state coach, they didn't found the potential player, and we helped them to finding out. So maybe one day they can be the representative of our nation to be participate in the Olympic Games or in ASEAN Games, something like that. Right, thank you.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sounds a massive endeavor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Mr. Jiang. And Miss Shafika, can you tell me, where were we? Here, right? Yeah. Can you tell me, how would other people describe you?
Okay. I think my best friend always asks me, why you so happy? Why you always look positive? I think that's how people describe me. And then I think people feel comfortable to work with me. People feel comfortable to share their problem to me. People feel comfortable to ask how to answer this one, how to answer this question. So they feel comfortable and maybe find a positive vibe in me. And so about the question from my bestie that asked why I look always positive. So I think because when we feel sad, when we feel down, we didn't find any solution in that. So I think by think the good thing, the hopes that we can solve the problem. So that's we can our mind become clearer and we can find the best solution to solve our problem. And I think I like to feel best about myself. I feel like I want to feel happy. I think that's much make us feel better, right? Because I don't like to feel sad and I don't like to see other people feel sad or feel down with their self. And I always think that I really hope that people who are around me that get new knowledge, they get good vibes and feel happy and feel respect from me. I think that's all.
Thank you, Miss Shafika. Okay, so as a final note, my computer, I don't know what's wrong with it today. Do you have any last thing to say, Miss Shaslina?
Last thing to say. Okay. I do wish I get this job, but and I just want people to acknowledge my my skills in my in this working field. That's all.
Danielle?
I wish to receive a congratulation from you all where I able to get an internship because I in urge to develop myself with the skill and also the qualities so that I can be able to fit into the food technology industries.
Thank you. And Miss Shafika?
My last word, I hope I will get this job because I think maybe I was lacking in terms of experience, but I was enthusiasm person that will love to learn because I was someone